Hello everyone, welcome to Long's Toys. Have another Justice League action review for you. This is The Joker, or El Guasón, or Coringa. I apologize, I don't know. I assume this is Spanish, or maybe that's French and this is Spanish? I'm not sure. I apologize, I don't speak French or Spanish, but he's the Joker, and he's multilingual. Taking a look on the back, you can see he is part of the Power Connects gimmick for this line. He has the backpack of Batman, the shield of Superman, and any of the other accessories from the other characters can be wielded by him. He comes with this mallet, what I'm assuming is a pogo stick or a jackhammer, but I think it's a pogo stick, and this giant, like, smile shield. So pretty cool. Go ahead, let's get him out of the packaging, and we will take a closer look. So here's the Joker out of the packaging. We'll look at his accessories quick. He's got this mallet with a kind of creepy smile on it. Kind of cool. I kind of like that. He's got this pogo stick type piece, I assume, and the mallet can feed into the bottom of it. Like that. And then I think it's like a flick fire, basically, where you put your thumb behind this and push. Although it's really not working. And now Joker's falling over. I don't know. I don't know why that's not working. It really, I thought it was supposed to be a flick fire, but it's just really, I guess it's just supposed to snap in there so it doesn't fall out. Because the flick fire aspect is too tight. It doesn't really work that way. So, I thought this was supposed to be a pogo stick, but why you would put a mallet at the end of a pogo stick? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's supposed to be a Segway. Is it a Segway? It's got crazy little wheels? It kind of looks like it? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But the detailing is kind of cool. You have this creepy face with weird teeth. And you have this mallet thing on the bottom. Maybe it's a Segway. Anyway, we'll play with that in a minute. Then you have this weird giant tooth shield. I assume it's supposed to be a smile. That's what it looks like to me. With a big old peg on the back. Moving on to Joker himself. It's a pretty cool figure. The only problem I have is, and it's more apparent in person, it's kind of funny. With Superman, he had kind of a weird color discrepancy between his head and his neck. Joker has kind of a weird color discrepancy between the purple plastic used for his torso and his crotch, and then the piece they have here for his tails. You can see how this piece kind of wraps around and forms the bottom part of his coat. So right where the waist articulation happens, this bottom part of his coat is a darker purple than the kind of fuchsia color for his upper torso. Which is strange. If it was all one solid piece and like just the arms were kind of a different color, that'd be one thing. But the fact that this is supposed to be one continuous jacket, but it looks like these two parts of the jacket are a different purple. Basically, his whole legs, his whole arms, and this part of the jacket with the tails is the same color. Just the torso piece and the crotch is the lighter purple. It doesn't show up as bad on camera, but in person it's a little jarring and looks a little weird, and it's kind of a bummer. It doesn't destroy the figure for me aesthetically, but it's a little weird looking when you just look at it head on. Articulation-wise, head can move from side to side. It kind of rocks back and forth a little bit like Batman's. I don't think it's a ball joint, it just kind of rocks back and forth. You have the standard out to the side with the elbow. I'm sorry, with the shoulder. With the elbow, you have 90 degrees as well as a swivel. No wrist articulation. Then you have the waist swivel I mentioned earlier. Out to the side and front to back at the hip. Pretty good, almost 90 degrees at the knee as well as a swivel there. So pretty standard articulation across this line. Pretty much the same for every character. Now, as far as these accessories go, I'm not really sure how this is supposed to work. Is he supposed to, like, stand here, maybe? And then he could put his hands on this thing like a Segway? Or maybe it's a pogo stick? It almost looks like a jackhammer. That's what it really reminds me of. But that kind of works. He kind of stands there and puts his arms down and he drives around on his weird little Segway. And then he can jump off of it, pull his mallet out, and then pop that in his hand. So that kind of works. This thing, the back of the packaging shows it clipped onto his back like this. I assume like to be a glider or something. But if anyone, any fellow Transformer fan is out there, come on, that's the Joker dressed up as Hot Rod for Halloween. Am I right or am I right? Come on. When you see a giant orange wing like this, you gotta think Hot Rod. So that's Joker doing his best Hot Rod impression. It makes him incredibly back heavy. And his tiny little legs are not really super good at keeping him standing up. But he looks like Hot Rod, so if that's what he's going for, he's nailed it. As far as holding it in his hand, the peg is too big. I'm not even going to try. It does not really fit in his hands. This thing is kind of almost too big, but you can get it in there. But the peg on the back of that thing is too big. But I like the look of it. Like I said, if we get in close to take a look at the face sculpt, it's creepy. It's definitely, reminds me of the Joker. Now, his mouth, and it keeps trying to focus on this, so let me get in close here so we can see this. Because to me, it looks like his mouth is open, but they just painted the whole thing white, because it kind of looks like his top teeth end here, his bottom teeth are here, and then there's like a layer in the middle that I don't know if that's supposed to be like his tongue or what. And maybe I'm completely just looking at it wrong. Maybe that's his bottom teeth. But it just looks a little weird. The smile looks great. The eyes look great, although, and it is intentional. That's not a bad paint job because the back of the packaging looks the same. He's making like a weird wink or a weird, like, he thinks he's having stomach problems. I don't know. It's a really weird facial expression. But the hair looks good. I think the green hair looks good. Like from the side, that just looks creepy. I think that's a great job. The mouth is just a little off, and this eye is just a little weird. So, is it the best Joker figure I've ever seen? No, certainly not. As far as inexpensive children toy figures of the Joker go, there was probably a better one in the original animated series line, but it's not bad. I kind of like the accessories he comes with. The weird Segway and mallet thing kind of works, and this thing is weird, but like I said, it's a G1 Hot Rod from Transformers, so I can't not like it. The only thing I really have to complain about is the differentiation in the tones of purple, but just looking at it head on, it's not glaringly apparent, but like when you actually pick it up and hold it up to your face, you can see that they're different, so it's not a deal breaker. I still think it's a fun figure. The nice thing is it's inexpensive. It's about $7.99 for this figure, and I feel like what you get is decent for that price as far as accessories and figure go, and I think kids are going to like it. If they're collecting this line, they're going to want a villain for, Batman to swing in and take out, and that's what you've got there. As far as I know, he's the only villain in the line so far. We've had Batman, Superman, Joker, and there is a Wonder Woman. I just can't find her yet. Hopefully that's because she's in big demand and people love Wonder Woman, because that movie just came out and it was a great movie. So, in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this look at the Joker from Justice League Action. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I think it's a good figure for the price. It's just not the best Joker figure ever, but what do you want? It's $8. For $8, I think it's worth it. I think it's a fun little representation of the character, and it's somebody for your other Justice League heroes to beat up on. So, let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always, thank you so much for watching.